Hey my dudes, welcome back to my channel. Previously I've only made content covering the squad building aspect of this game. Today I decided to make a video covering the gameplay aspect of it. In this video I'll show you where and when to use all of the specific types of shots we have in our game. So hopefully this video will help you improve your finishing and score even more goals. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about one of the most important shot types and one of the most effective ones to finish your attacks efficiently. Here I've outlined the basic positions which I would use the curled shot from, but when deciding whether to go for this shot or not, you always need to pay attention to not only the position of your player, but also the position of the goalkeeper, and you also need to keep in mind the weak foot of your player. Let me explain. Here you can see a basic situation where, for example, your winger has cut in inside from the wing and he's preparing to shoot. He is the red dot and the goalkeeper is the blue dot. Obviously, if the goalkeeper is positioned correctly, it will look something like this. He has slightly come out of his goal and he's also positioned correctly when it comes to his horizontal positioning. Assuming that you take a straight shot here, so for example a basic shot or maybe a stunning shot, it will be easier for the goalkeeper to save. The reason for that is, if you look at the black arrows, this is how the goalkeeper will move in order to save those shots. Even if you assume that your player takes the absolutely perfect shot that goes in the corner of the goal, so it's the hardest for the goalkeeper to save, even then the goalkeeper doesn't have to move as much as you think, as because of his positioning he's able to catch the ball before it reaches the corner, so he has to move significantly less and it's easier for him to catch. That's the reason why from positions like this I would advise you to use the curled shot. You should use it in a way so it curls around the goalkeeper, and even with his correct positioning, he will be too far away to catch it as easily as he would with a power shot. You see, in positions like this, precision and accuracy is more important than power. If your player takes an inaccurate shot that has a lot of power, it will be easy for the goalkeeper to catch as he has correct positioning. Let's also mention the importance of the positioning of the player, not on the pitch, but rather how he is turned towards the goal. As I've previously mentioned, when using the curled shot, you want to curl the ball around the goalkeeper, and if you mess this up, you can actually make it easier for the goalkeeper to save. So it's really important that your player is sort of facing the goal with his side. His strong foot should be the foot that is further away from the ball. You see, if you want to curl with the weak foot of a player and his weak foot usage is low, that could mean that your player will curve in the opposite direction, which will make it easier for the goalkeeper to save the ball instead of harder, and you definitely don't want that to happen. For that reason, oftentimes it does happen and you end up running in a straight line on the wing, and then you basically need to make a full 360 or somewhat like it in order to spin around and be able to position yourself to go for the curled shot. If your player is forced to do that shot with a weak foot, here's where obviously skills such as the outside curler come into play. If you want to hear more about the importance of skills and hear me explain it to you, then you should check out one of my previous videos in which I rank the skills and explain them. To round it up, as long as you're sort of in a diagonal position to the goal, even if you're further away, everything I said also applies to positions outside the box, usually close to it. You could still go for curled shots as long as you're sort of in this position on the side and not in the middle. For this area, I tend to almost always use the normal shot, so just clicking the shoot button. With enough kicking power, your player is able to finish without even using stunning shots from outside the box. Depending on the positioning of the goalkeeper, I also tend to use some curved shots from those positions, but usually you're close enough to go for a strong power shot, maybe even into the near post, so that the goalkeeper will not be able to save it and react in time. Assuming that you have enough time, you could even go for a stunning shot, but occasionally I get too cocky, I go for this type of shot and I lose the ball. So usually doing a normal shot from those positions should be more than enough. Let's move on to the area outside of the box, and I think this one is something that more of you should do. It's either that I see people spamming stunning shots even inside the box, which leads to them not being able to shoot in time. You know, the defenders can react quickly and you're gonna lose the ball. Or I see people that just refuse to go for long shots. They really want to get up close and personal with the goalkeeper, and only then they may decide to shoot. I believe that long shots can be part of a great tactic. I speak more in detail about stunning shots and the different types in the video I have mentioned previously. Make sure to check it out, as I also distinguish in between the different types of stunning shots we have in our game and explain when to use them. This area you see right here also covers some of the area I have left over for the normal shot, or for example the curved shot. It really depends on the player you're controlling. For example, one player might have better curl, so in that case you want to go from a position on the wing, you want to go for a curved shot instead of, for example, a dipping shot. The other one might have bad curve, but instead he has really great kicking power, so in that case you decide to go for a rising shot instead. When it comes to the middle and outside of the box area, in this area all of the stunning shots work. It's really for you to choose and obviously use the shot that the player has. You can go for rising shots, you can go for dipping shots, and you even can go for knuckle shots. I'd even argue that you can extend the area slightly for the knuckle shots and maybe even go for it slightly from the wings, as if you don't really try to score off the knuckle shot but instead create a different scoring opportunity, it's also a great use. I've talked about this effect in detail in my other video. Lastly, I have sort of marked these areas not really for a shot. You could argue this is more of a skill than a shot, but I believe more people should use fake shots. In my opinion, they are perfect to use on the wing when you're running using a fast-paced winger, and then you're able to make a immediate fake shot, and assuming that your winger has the skill cut behind and turn, you're able to change the direction quickly and run back and make that 360 turn I told you about earlier. So really the fake shot enables other tactics and using other types of shots. Another area which is good for fake shots is right in front of the box. If you give your striker the cut behind and turn skill, once again guys, if you want to learn more about this skill and how it works, make sure to check out my other video. You'll be able to turn around quickly and go for a stunning shot. Even if you don't use this Cruyff turn tactic where you fake shot and turn around with the ball, you can also go for basic fake shots as a way of controlling the ball. Obviously your striker or player will have to have decent ball control stats in order to perform those type of skills. That was it for this video. Please like the video and please let me gain some more subscribers. Subscribe to this channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video.